On this episode, we head back outside. We have been dealing with some difficult weather. It ended up that we had to stay in a motel for a few days after visiting some friends, but Buddy was getting restless, and now we're back in the woods.
Bolstering.
Good morning. I am in Ottawa. I just spent 3 days in some really nasty weather in a motel that I was delighted with, and forecast for the next 4 or 5 days is a little hit and miss, but I am delighted that I am camping within my home city of Ottawa while I get some work done, podcast, social media, and also 2 clients. And I am heading to that campsite now, which opens today for the season. It is Canada. For those of you who are in the south, we can't open really our provincial national parks and private parks until the weather gets a little better. It has not yet, but I am delighted to be back outside. I find, even though it was a huge storm, even though it's better for me to be in a motel, I am most comfortable outside for a lot of reasons. Some I'm going to keep private, and some I can share with you. Is that, for example, this morning I came outside to load my car, and the person in the motel room beside me, the rear view mirror was 2 inches away from their car. I couldn't even open the door. And so I had to get the housekeeping to knock on their door. They were sleeping. I felt badly about that. But I am in no physical shape to climb across. Well, I'm not even sure I could have done it because he was really close on the other side too. But to climb across Buddy's seat and into my seat, that was just asking for further injuries. So I had to get him to move his car. He didn't even speak to me. He just moved his car. So things like that kind of trigger me in the sense that people I really like to be on my own. I really like to be able to control my own circumstances, and being around people, I think the longer I am out on the road, the more difficult that is, because the people out on the road get me. They're like, you got injuries, so tell me about it. You have PTSD, so tell me about it. Whereas I think in the cities, there's a certain decorum that is fake. I'm trying to put my finger on it, but it's kind of like you're expected to follow these certain protocols. And then this morning when my car was blocked in, that never would happen out on the road. Like, there's a certain understanding that you don't block in somebody's car, their home on wheels. So I was aggravated. So I'm happy to work in the woods by myself, have the friends that I am closest to come for a campfire, or maybe I go to their house, but I like the space. And I have talked to my therapist about the fact that maybe I'm becoming more isolated, and the noise of a city is a lot for me. And again, I don't know if that's a PTSD thing or whether it's 7 months, well, almost 8 months now, 8 months tomorrow, on the road. But this is what we're doing today, and we're going to settle there. I know this campsite. It was my trial base when I was learning how to do this, and I'm booked in for 19 days. It's within the city, a great spot. I can't recommend it enough, but I'm trying to doing some mental health examining this morning as to why I am the way that I am. And also at this age, I will be 57 soon. Mostly because not many of my birthdays have been marked, and so I just forget. At 57, what is it that makes me tick or not tick? You know, man, a lot of trauma, a lot of heartbreak. And I'm just doing the best that I can. So what I do want to do with the podcast, the Inner Shift podcast, is help people who feel that they're alone. I see you, buddy. You want to tell me how much you're alone? You're never alone, my friend. He's harnessed. He can't come over. I know. We're just doing the best that we can. And what if we just celebrated that for people? Talk about getting it ready.
I know. What side are you going to?
This one. 15.
15? Perfect. All right.
Thanks. And then both my tent and my brand new cooker broke. So here we are doing a recipe in our food warmer, which actually cooks food. Who knew? I'm not going to say I wasn't aggravated by my tent failing and at the same time my propane stove failing, which was brand new. The dial broke off. However, you need to make do, right?